Howdy, Smarket family. DJ here with another edition of What's It Worth at SmackDown. And as I said last week, the New Day was going to join The Miz on Miz TV. And yes, we did find out. We did not find out who was the competitor in the Money in the Bank ladder match, but we did get him. We did have a little mayhem, and you'll just have to watch it to find out what happened. But in the end, Paige made a match with The Miz versus Big E. And the match was really, really good. The bar was at ringside, which I was kind of surprised, but they kind of came out because I guess they were mad about not being in the title match. Not being in the Money in the Bank match after the New Day defeated them. So they came out and kind of helped The Miz defeat Big E. But overall, the match was really good. Went back and forth a lot. Just the mayhem on the outside of the ring got kind of messed up Big E a little bit, and the Miz took advantage. Next we had, and it was worth it. Next we had Lana versus Billie Kay in the women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Lana did win this match, unfortunately. I think they're trying to push Rusev Day a little bit. But, Peyton Royce was at Billie Kay's side while Aiden English was at Lana's side. And they got a little argument outside the ring as always happens. So, I don't know. I just didn't like Lana winning this match. It just ruins the Money in the Bank for the women, in my opinion. It did go back and forth a little bit, but in the end, Lana wins. Next, we had Andre Cien Almas defeat a local competitor again. He did the hammerlock DDT before celebrating with Cien and Vega while staring daggers through the WWE Universe again. So, I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what they're doing with him. I don't like how they're debuting him with the two local competitors. I hope they give him somebody good at the pay-per-view, maybe. Money in the Bank couple in about 3 or 4 weeks, so we'll just have to wait and see. Shinsuke Nakamura did reveal the stipulation for his championship match against AJ Styles at Money in the Bank. I will not say what it was, but you will just have to watch SmackDown to find out. I do not want to say what it was. But just watch it and find out. Next we had Luke Gallows and Carlos Anderson. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defeat the Usos to earn the opportunity to contend for the SmackDown team titles at Money in the Bank. I am really, really, really happy here. I think this is one of the only tag teams that can give the Bludgeon Brothers a run for their money. Yes, I love the Bludgeon Brothers. Yes, they're destroying everything in their path. But the Usos haven't been able to do it. The New Day haven't been able to do it. So who's the next team to come up? Well, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson moved up to SmackDown, and moved down, whatever you want to call it, to SmackDown, and I guess we'll just have to find out and see if their size can really benefit them in this type of match of Money in the Bank. But on SmackDown this week, they look phenomenal. They look like they could beat Harper and Rowan. We'll just have to wait and see. The Usos didn't get much off. They did a little bit. But in the end, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson won. Next, we had another Money in the Bank qualifier match for the women. Naomi defeated Sonya Deville. Another match I wanted somebody else to win that didn't win, which was I wanted Sonya Deville to win. But Naomi won. They let her win at WrestleMania, which I didn't like, and they let her win last Tuesday night. So we'll just have to wait and see. And Naomi it was good. It was a good match, but in the end, the winner I didn't want to win lost. Won. So it's just, Sonya Deville was not the one pinned in last week's Triple Threat match against Becky Lynch and Mandy Rose, so she got another opportunity. which I liked. I don't know what they're doing with Absolution right now. It's kind of weird. But you do need to check that match out. It was pretty good. Daniel Bryan was, as I said last week, was facing Jeff Hardy. Or I said last week he was supposed. Daniel Bryan defeated Jeff Hardy to earn a second opportunity in a Money in the Bank qualifying match next week. Daniel Bryan squared off with Jeff Hardy for the first time ever, and boy, this was a match. This was your main event, the best main event I've seen on SmackDown in a long, long time. Daniel Bryan he's awesome since he's been back. It went back and forth a lot. Everybody got their spots in. Hardy did this. Daniel did that. It just went back and forth a lot. Samoa, he couldn't, Bryan couldn't celebrate for too long because, as y'all all know, Samoa Joe came out and, nonetheless, he's ready for his match next week against him. So, we'll just have to wait and see. So that was a really good match. I give it an A+. This week's SmackDown is getting a B. It was bad. The matches were okay, but the results were bad. I just didn't like it. Next week we have two huge matches. We have Daniel Bryan versus Samoa Joe for the last Money in the Bank spot. And we also have the New Day versus the A-lister, The Miz, and Sheamus and Cesaro, a.k.a. The Bar. That should be a really, really good match. That 6-man tag match with the New Day, The Miz, and The Bar. I can't wait to see that match. They're probably going to start off with that, and then Daniel Bryan and Samoa Joe will end the night, which I hope will be a good match. We'll just have to wait and see. So, until next week, please like, share, hit that notification button for when we go live from 1 to 2 Central Time on Sundays. Give me those unsexy likes, subscriptions, notifications, whatever you want to call it. And until next week.